prima donna camper. Really, one of the best. One of the very best campers out there. And he makes it fun to watch too, because he does have his setup and stuff. So he's gonna start off with the Simon, just like I wanted. Oh, and that's interesting. If Simon is gonna throw it like the Exas, which are kind of slow, and the Holy Water, but don't have too much range. Yes, might just actually hit him with the Explosive Flame, without even having to get into that particular projectile zone. Oh, yeah, watch out, watch out. Is that enough? No, yes, he recovers, but gets instantly clipped by the Holy Fire into the forward smash. But as you could see, which surprised me the first time I got hit by it as well, the Belmonts can actually not only angle their back air and forward air, but they can angle their F smash down. Angling your forward air, your back air is going to be very important for Belmont mains, because it means you can properly hit your opponent with a sure hold area from a pretty decent distance. Angling your F smash also going to be very important, because if people do want to give you the timing mix up on the Holy Water F smash, then you can catch them hanging at the ledge without invincibility by angling it down. So Jesse getting back in there, but now he finds himself at the ledge, and that's where the Belmonts really get their damage. So that's where they're most dangerous. Nice wait by Antireflex, not jumping or being straight away. Would have got him in caught by the neutral air. Instead he got back up. Didn't survive for long afterwards, but still, man, you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what you're gonna do when you're still, when you still get your stuff. So don't give up. Always try to recover and be smart about it. So yes, having taken the lead, he had a pretty nice advantage set, but you gotta watch out for the down air. That landing mix-up is not only a landing mix-up, it's also a kill confirm. If you die in, they can hit the uppercut for the stock, which is exactly what Antireflex did. If you die away, you can get clipped by either one of the projectiles, assuming they have it out beforehand, or with a neutral air and a forward air if you DI out. So it's that's a deadly move, man. You gotta watch out. That particular space diagonally down in front of Belmont, that's where he's looking for people. And that's normally the position exactly from where you want to be juggling opponents, because usually it's their back air that's really good. So with Simon, it's kind of the other way around. Excellent reflect there by Jesse, reflecting the X. It's gonna be big damage, and that means he's gonna keep himself in the game. Even stock count. And Belmont is not as terrible of stage as Little Mac in terms of recovery, but he is very vulnerable. So in a way, he is like the zoner Little Mac. But oh, yes, is just gonna juggle him off the top instead. Like 3 or 4 consecutive up airs. Very good juggle session right there by Jesse. That's exactly what you want to see, man. A lot of up air use, because that's disjointed as hell. So if you're gonna put yourself in that diagonal down in front of Belmont position, then the up air from Palutena specifically is gonna help you out tremendously, because that's probably disjointed enough to actually flat out beat the down air. You might even bait them into going for a down air and then catch them with that up air. And yeah. Like I said, Jesse really knew what he was doing with those up airs right there. Ending his stock for a very nice comeback. Leaving Antireflex in the 0-1 deficit. Reflect the fire. I do agree there. I want to see a lot of reflects. I love seeing reflects. Those are some of the saltiest things to get hit by as a projectile user, but also some of the most fun kills to watch as a viewer, in my opinion. Like when he reflected the X and went in like a perfect arc right on top of Antireflex to just explode him from the top. Satisfying stuff. It's a Friday night, G-Lloyd. I do the cleaning on Sunday. It's also not my turn to do the dishes. It's my girlfriend's turn, because we always clean our own dishes, you know. Yeah, one day you cook, next day you clean your own dishes, so that the other can cook, and then the next day clean their own dishes. Anyway, enough domestic affairs. Let's get into the next round. We actually got Antireflex switching to Diddy Kong, a character he was picking up near the end of Smash 4. I wonder if he's very different to play in Ultimate compared to Smash 4. I have heard that he is not, but he does have some important differences that you need to be aware about. But in terms of how they feel, you know, you can still play with your same instincts. Can, you know, still doing the up throw up airs, still getting that banana to confirm into smash attacks or grabs or whatever. Still got your nice aerials. So a lot of things with Diddy Kong that you can still do based on your feeling with the character, if you know what I mean. I think everyone who plays a character that feels kind of similar, even if there are big differences in terms of some certain tools, are gonna have a little bit of an advantage starting out in Ultimate. You know, because they're still gonna have the muscle memory sort of in the right place instead of having to relearn all of it, you know, with a new character or a character that was changed radically. So that's probably coming a little bit into play here as well with Antireflex. I mean, yeah, look at that movement, man. Knew exactly what to do with the item and the aerials on the platform. Didn't quite catch Jesse, and it looked super smooth, and he didn't give up his advantageous position. Oh, there are the dashes. Couldn't do that in Smash 4. Well, you could, but a lot slower. And the explosive flame catching Antireflex descent. Knowing to shield in particular range. Okay, I just noticed something. I know you Palutena boys probably already knew this, but even before Palutena says Explosive Flame, you can already see a flash in the spot where Explosive Flame is gonna appear. There you saw it. There you saw it. So that's gonna be very important when playing the Palutena matchup. Maybe it's even reactable. But you you have to be careful regardless. As we saw Antireflex falling right into one of those explosive flames and losing his stock for it. Antireflex in neutral, in advantage here. He's got quite a lead, but we've seen Jesse make a comeback before. So make a comeback the very last game. So Antireflex knows not to rest easy. There is the banana forward smash. Taking the stock lead once more, only 44%, but Jesse is gonna be looking to make his percentage skyrocket if he can get him in a nice jungle situation. Of course, Diddy Kong did keep his momentum changing side B, and that's a godsend in a game like Smash Ultimate, where you can't just air dodge for free through anything anymore. Okay, there's a monkey flip kick, good play by Antireflex, setting the approach. Tripping on his own banana. Yes, steals the second banana. Oh, misses the forward smash. And he's getting very rude with these side B monkey flip kicks. Just throw him out. He knows that Jesse really wants him. He knows that Jesse just really wants to get that stock. Maybe getting a little antsy. There's the explosive flame. Does not kill quite yet. And the reflex recovering properly. Neutral air is actually gonna kill. I told you people, this move is absolutely insane now. Good stuff by Jesse, but he's got a long way ahead if he wants to make the comeback for the second time in a row. Reflex on the Chris share, getting him with a forward smash of all moves. Another forward smash, and that's gonna be it. Not even close, as Antireflex makes it a swift 4-1. Did he still up P? Is that true? Not sure about that, but on the other hand, I definitely wouldn't be surprised. It's been great 2 games in a row. And Smash Brothers does have that tendency to have characters that are great in one game be great in the next game as well. Of course, some exceptions are Falco and Meta Knight in a way, except that he has never really been bad. But, you know, you're bound to be underwhelming compared to your counterpart if your not your counterpart, your predecessor if the previous game was Brawl, you know. But yeah, Fox has always been good. Maybe a little questionable in Brawl, but I don't know too much about Brawl, but I think that was mostly due to chain grabs being so prevalent in the game. Otherwise, I heard it was a fine character. Yeah, Falco was great up until up until Smash 4. Of course, Diddy has always been great. Okay, Marth has always been great, except for the start of Smash 4, but then he got patched back up to greatness. But it seems like Diddy Kong 2 is resuming his streak of being a great character. As we bring ourselves to Castle Siege, one of the hotly debated stages, I would say. As we even had a little chat about it in the stream chat ourselves. Okay, Explosive Flame, very cool stuff. You know, you don't expect to be able to combo out of the neutral area. And it probably isn't a combo, but people definitely aren't expecting a follow-up. So it's not like they're avoiding the Explosive Flame right there unless they're hyper-aware. Excellent up smash. Super long-lasting hitbox on that laser. Oh, this Explosive Flame. And this is exactly why you always ban Castle Siege versus Palutena. If you have to recover on the right side of the stage, Palutena can stand behind the slope and the Explosive Flame will completely engulf the ledge. So I think Antireflex might not have that Palutena knowledge. And it looks like the slope is also kind of annoying for Diddy's monkey flip kick. So I would recommend everybody banning Castle Siege versus Palutena. We even saw her do the Explosive Flame in the center of the platform by standing on top of the slope. But even if you're playing versus anyone else, if you got one of those sideways jumping moves like Diddy Kong, you probably don't want this stage. Then again, if you're a character that just mostly plays, you know, punches and kicks, the regular stuff, then this stage is probably not that different from a normal small stage to you. Okay, there is the banana to forward smash, a classic, and that's gonna even up the stock count. Antireflex still in this, despite the early start by Yes. Okay, we clapping. Okay, classic leg strap. Yeah, peanuts, bananas, and forward airs. Forward tilt by Palutena actually doing a thing. It's still not very impressive because of its frame data, but at least, you know, if you get that hitbox out there, it's a decent hitbox still. Oh, Antireflex getting a little cheeky with those monkey flip kicks. Peanuts coming out. And yes, it gets back. Oh, but there it is once again. Banana out of shield to forward smash. As Antireflex brings Yessa to his final stock. And if he loses this one, he is out of the tournament. Still, he's already in top 3, so that's a pretty great achievement. But he's gonna want more, as every competitive player always does. So he's gonna be looking to take the stock from Antireflex pretty soon. Positioning himself for the Explosive Flame. But excellent timing by Antireflex, being very close to the flame. But not close enough to get hit, so he would be quick enough to bring himself up to the ledge in between Explosive Flames. Back air is gonna clean it out. Diddy's forward air is amazing, but everything's gonna be beaten by that particular back air. No surprises there, but he's gonna have to bring out at least some other surprises if he wants to make a comeback. Because with a character that has such solid neutral and such consistent damage tracking as Diddy, you need some kind of unexpected big plays if you want to make it back from behind. If you're gonna try to out-consistency Diddy, you're probably gonna lose. Unless you're that much of a better player. But yeah, then you probably wouldn't be behind. So yeah, Yessa is probably pretty evenly matched with Antireflex as far as I've seen. But that small lead can make all the difference versus a character like Diddy Kong. Okay, actually forward air from Yessa. I love how he sometimes just does these moves into place to combat rolls and the likes. Very good awareness, knows that the banana would bounce off his shield, and did not just drop a shield for the punish, but actually jumped up to get the banana, which otherwise probably would have landed back on top of it. Explosive flame coming in. Another explosive flame for the normal getup, but he's gonna be late. Okay, you all gotta be careful now. There's a back air. Yes, has evened it up and even taken the lead. One more explosive flame hit, and that could be it. Oh, the multi-hit failed to connect into the final launcher. Yeah, he wants the shield grab. Palutena can kill with the back throw. And there it is, the back air on the monkey flip kick. Excellent read by Jesse, because he had to have input the back air and get it out there before the monkey flip actually would be reactable. So great stuff there by Jesse.